Hi friends, and welcome to my first video. This is normally the part where YouTubers say, welcome if you're new, welcome back to my subscribers, but this is my first video, so welcome to everyone. I'm going to continue doing DIY videos similar to this in the future, so keep an eye out for that, and let's get on to the DIYs. So the things you'll need for this first DIY are a wood border sign, white paint, a black paint pen, fake fall flowers, and a hot glue gun. So we're gonna start off with our board. We're gonna get our paint and a sponge brush, and then we're just gonna start painting the board. I use white chalk paint. Any kind of regular white paint would work for this project. And I only did one coat of paint. I wanted to keep it with the rustic kind of farmhouse feel, so I felt like one coat was good enough, but do as many as you want. And then here I'm just Googling a picture of a mason jar. You can really do this however you want. I wanted to just sketch mine out. I've seen people do the carbon paper style where they color the back of a picture with pencil and then they just trace it on. But it doesn't have to be perfect, it's completely up to you. And then I just started freehanding my letters. And so then I'm just going over what I just drew with my black paint pen. I like the Sharpie oil kind because I don't feel like it's going to come off as easy as a water-based kind, but use whatever you have. And then I started with these different stems. I actually have more on here than I used, as you'll see here in just a minute. But I was just trying to figure out what all I wanted. Since these stems have wire in them, it was a little hard to get them apart. And then eventually I got smart and realized, let's just take off the flower part. I wanted it to sit flush so that it's easier to glue it onto this flat board, so I'm just cutting off the little stem part. And as you'll see, as I went through this, I didn't plan out where I was putting anything. I just started gluing a flower down and then went on to the next one. It's fall and it's rustic, and it's just supposed to kind of be like you grabbed a handful of wild fall flowers and just stuck them in a mason jar. So have fun with it, be creative, and put this stuff wherever you want. So I picked it up to see how the placement was and decided where I was going to put stuff and what else I needed on here to make it look good. And there we go, we're all done. So for this next project, you're going to need a pom-pom maker, orange yarn, green pipe cleaners, scissors, and twine. So you're going to get your pom-pom maker and you're going to start wrapping your yarn around as many times as you want to get it as full as you want. The fuller the better, obviously, because they're little pumpkins and pumpkins are round and fat. And then I like to tuck in the extra little piece of yarn so that it doesn't come out. And then you're going to get another piece of yarn and then you're going to tie that around. And I like to tie it, go underneath another time so that it holds onto itself. You don't want to tie it too tight or else the pom-pom maker, if it's cardboard, it will start folding in on itself. And then at this point you're going to do a double knot and you're just going to tie that. Make sure it's tight, but don't pull too tight or else you'll break the yarn. And then you're going to cut the two little tail end pieces off. And then at this point, you're just going to kind of fluff it up. So I like to pull out the middle parts because those are going to be extra condensed. And then you're just going to try and make it all fluffy and round. And then you're going to cut your pipe cleaner. You're going to stick it up underneath that piece of yarn that you tied around there, and you're just going to keep twisting until it's one piece. And then at this point, you're just going to wrap the stem of the pumpkin around your twine or your string, whatever it is. And then you're going to pull it apart and you're going to adjust the length to however long you want it. And then that's it. Last project is super easy. All it is just a black canvas, some fake leaves, and a hot glue gun. I got one that was already black, but you can just paint yours. And my leaves, you can get them in a free, like, have loose leaves. You can get them in a package at any craft store, at the dollar store. Mine just happened to be on a stem. So when I say this is the easiest DIY project, I mean it. All you do is you're just gluing the leaves onto the canvas. So the trick to this is just that you start out more condensed at the top, and then as you go down the canvas, then they kind of get looser, like they're falling. So again, have fun with this, put them wherever you want. I mean, you'll even see that like I kind of changed my mind about where I'm gonna put some leaves later on, but just have them go everywhere. It's fall. And there you have it. Like I said, super easy, great effect.